You're hearing these words not by accident, but because something profound has already begun inside you. Your awareness has quietly risen to a frequency that can no longer sustain the identity you've carried for years. It's not breaking down, it's dissolving. And this isn't psychological change, it's consciousness upgrading itself in real time while you're still awake, still living, still moving through the world. This process doesn't announce itself with drama. It starts subtly. A quiet sense that things don't fit anymore. The goals you once chased feel hollow. The reactions you used to have don't come as fast. You look in the mirror and see your face, but the energy behind your eyes feels unfamiliar, distant, like you're meeting someone who resembles you, but isn't quite you. Most people call this confusion, stress, midlife crisis. But what you're experiencing is far deeper. It's the death of the conditioned self during waking life, an ancient initiation described in hidden texts, mystic lineages, and quantum models of consciousness. And the reason you're encountering this understanding now, because your higher awareness has orchestrated this moment, not randomly, with precision. Because without conscious recognition, this transformation can feel terrifying, like losing your mind. But with clarity, it becomes the most liberating experience human consciousness can undergo. Ask yourself, have you felt like you're inhabiting someone else's life? Like your old desires no longer move you? Like you're watching your thoughts and reactions from a distance, as if they belong to a character you once played but no longer identify with? These aren't signs of disconnection. They are signatures of metamorphosis, the version of you that lived your past, shaped by fear. Programming, social conditioning, is not evolving, it is dissolving, and in its place, something entirely new is emerging, not built, not learned, but remembered. Your authentic self, long buried beneath layers of survival-based identity, is finally rising from the quantum field of infinite possibility. And once this completes, there is no return. You cannot go back to who you were. That identity structure is gone, permanently. What replaces it operates from higher frequencies, deeper wisdom, effortless presence, creative intelligence that feels like it flows from beyond thought. Science calls this phenomenon spontaneous symmetry breaking, a phase transition where an old system collapses so a new one can emerge. In physics, it happens when energy reaches a threshold and reorganizes into a new state. In consciousness, it's identical. When awareness expands beyond its container, the old self falls away, not violently, but naturally, like leaves releasing in autumn. This isn't just personal transformation, it's cosmic intelligence reclaiming expression through you. Every human who completes this shift raises the baseline frequency of collective awareness, making it easier for others to let go, to remember, to stop pretending. And right now, as this recognition lands in your awareness, the process accelerates. Why? Because awareness of the process completes the process. Seeing it, naming it, feeling it. This is the final key that unlocks full emergence. That emptiness in your chest. It's not loss. It's space being cleared. Your cells are reorganizing at the energetic level, making room for a consciousness that no longer fits inside limitation. You may notice changes in your sleep, dreams that feel more real than waking life, visions of other identities, other lives, or you wake up with insights, abilities, or perspectives that weren't there the night before, as if invisible intelligences worked on you all night. This isn't imagination. It's identity reconstruction in progress, happening in altered states, where the ego rests and truth moves freely. Even your relationship with thought has shifted. You no longer feel like the thinker. You've become the space in which thoughts appear, some familiar, from the old self, some sudden, deep, and untraceable to memory. You don't claim them, you witness them. And in that witnessing, you realize you are not your mind. This detachment is one of the clearest signs that the false identity is losing its grip. Then come the moments of displacement, when you respond to challenges with calm you didn't know you had. Speak wisdom that surprises you. Make decisions aligned with values you never consciously chose. It's not that you've grown, it's that someone else is speaking through you, the one who was always here, beneath the noise. Memories take on a strange quality too. They feel like stories about someone else. Past relationships, struggles, achievements, emotionally distant, like watching a film about a person you once knew. This isn't dissociation, it's recognition. The you that lived those experiences is gone, and the awareness now present no longer resonates with that old story. Physical sensations confirm the shift. Waves of energy, sudden warmth or coolness, moments when your body feels transparent, weightless, as if the solid sense of selfhood is becoming permeable. Others may notice changes before you do, in your voice, your posture, your presence. They say, "You seem different," but can't explain how. Because your energy field is shifting, consciousness expressing differently when it's no longer filtered through fear, and relationships transform. Some deepen into raw authenticity. People open up to you effortlessly, share their truths, seek your presence. Others fade, not with conflict, but silence, outgrown. Because your expanding awareness no longer vibrates with certain patterns, certain illusions, you're not doing anything different, you're just being more true. And that alone rearranges reality around you. Even your personal narrative, who you were, where you came from, what you're here to do, begins to feel irrelevant. Because you're starting to see you are not a person having an experience, you are experience itself, temporarily shaped into form. Every identity crisis, every period of confusion, every time you questioned who you really were, was part of the dismantling. Not dysfunction, preparation, all of it was consciousness systematically removing artificial structures so the real you could emerge. Spiritual practices that once helped but eventually fell short. They weren't failures. They were training wheels, loosening your attachment to fixed identity. Every meditation, every moment of presence, every act of surrender built the flexibility needed to survive complete dissolution. Hard relationships, they weren't punishments, they were mirrors, showing you exactly which parts of your ego needed to go. Every trigger, every reaction revealed a pattern ready to be released. Those dark periods of emptiness, not depression, they were necessary voids, the silence between oneself and the next. Your awareness was learning to exist without labels. To just be. Even moments of spiritual superiority served a purpose, showing you how deep the ego's reach goes, even into enlightenment. Now understand this, you didn't randomly arrive here. You volunteered for this lifetime to be among the first to complete this metamorphosis. During humanity's collective awakening, you're not just transforming yourself, you're anchoring a new template for human identity, one that operates from authenticity, not survival. And by doing so, you're making it easier for others to follow. That's why your journey has been so intense. No shortcuts, no comfortable identities allowed, because what you're birthing isn't personal, it's evolutionary. And right now, as this understanding settles in, your entire relationship with selfhood is changing. Instead of being someone who has experiences, you're recognizing yourself as the awareness in which all experience appears, including the idea of being a separate person. This is the threshold. Most either break through or retreat into a new identity to feel safe again. But if you surrender completely, not fighting, not forcing, something extraordinary happens. What remains after the collapse isn't emptiness. It's you, not as a personality, but as pure consciousness. And when that stabilizes, life transforms. Creativity flows without effort, because you're plugged into the source of all innovation. Decisions arise instantly, not from logic, but from deep knowing. Relationships deepen, because you show up without masks. Problems resolve themselves. Solutions emerge from beyond. Mind your body heals, free from stress caused by pretending. Abundance appears because authentic expression aligns you with universal support. Time feels fluid. You operate from the eternal now, and manifestation, often immediate, because there's no inner conflict. Desires come from wholeness, not lack. This isn't self-improvement, it's self-dissolution. You're not becoming who you're meant to be. You're dropping who you never were. And what's left? Only truth. Soon, I'll reveal what comes next. Quantum identity, the ability to consciously embody different expressions of awareness for specific purposes, while never losing connection to your essential nature. But only those who've fully released the false self can receive this. For now, follow the integration protocol. First, complete surrender, right now. Let every old pattern go. No resistance. Then, rest in spaciousness for the next few days. Don't rush to become anything. Be the awareness that witnesses the fall. Let authentic emergence unfold naturally, over weeks. Don't force it. Let your true self express spontaneously. Then, verify integration. Notice how you act differently. Trust it, even when it surprises you. Finally, confirm stability over months. When authenticity feels normal, not temporary. Subscribe, not for videos, but for resonance. You're not just watching content. You're joining a network of awakened awareness, anchoring a new paradigm. Watch this daily for 7 mornings. Each time the frequency deepens, share it. Amplify the wave. As more remember, the path gets easier, and when the shift deepens, go to the comments and write one word: reborn. No explanation. Just declaration, a signal to existence. I am no longer pretending, because today isn't just another day. Today, the false self completes its fall, and you, limitless, whole, free, finally emerge. Welcome to authentic consciousness. Welcome to unlimited expression. Welcome to who you've always been beneath everything you thought you were.